My whole life, I always knew I was special. Even with no remainders, I could always move a decimal. Money on my mind while the girls that made un beso. Hustlers in my blood and it's running through my vessels. Just trying to clear the threshold, just trying to make a way. In my race against time, I could see an early grave. School to prison pipeline, 12 years a slave. Suspension and detention is conditioned for a cage.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is our reaction to Savannah Marshall beating Hermans. So we're going to take a look at it. It was, someone please call 911. You know what I'm saying? It was ugly. It was vicious. It was you got knocked out type of stuff. And we're going to take a quick peek at it. So I'm going to Sky Sports Boxing. And Sky Sports, you're putting this out on Twitter. So please don't flag our video. This is the video you put out. So let's take a look. Don't blink. Is that Claressa? Hey. Watch your mouth, baby. All right. Because of the nature of this topic, I'm going to Ned the TBE. Ned, how'd you feel after seeing Savannah Marshall knock out her opponent cold in the third round? And are you worried for Claressa?
That was cute. It was cute. I wanna compare Savannah Marshall to like Edgar Berlanga. The power's there. With the skill, no. I don't know. I really see
Berlanga's name out your mouth, Ned. Keep Edgar Berlanga's name out your mouth.
It's cute. It's the power's there, but we seen boxers, fighters, people who know how to box diffuse someone's power. And Herman, she was supposed to get Hermans out of there. Hermans was food. Like, come on, third round knockout. The girl looks tired by the second round. She was huffing and puffing, and she went down in the third. And then it was a cute knockout. That's what I watch boxing for. And, you took her head off.
Are you worried for Claressa?
Nah, not at all.
All right. Chill Dog Bill, what was your reaction to all that?
Ned, you my guy. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can talk bad about the TBE. But bro, you bugging.
Facts.
Yo, bro, like you bugging. You know why I say this? Because you was like, that's what she's supposed to do with food, and you're absolutely right. But when have you ever seen Shields do that with food? You never seen her do that with food. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen
Hermans.
Yeah. When I seen that, first thing I said when she dropped her, I was like, now she should be fighting guys. You know what I'm saying? She should be. Now that's the person that should be calling out fighting guys. You know what I'm saying? But no, all jokes aside, I was wow. I was wow. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's getting people out of there. Like, man, listen, incredible. I have nothing to say, only good things to say about Savannah Marshall. I did write down a keys to victory for both. I did write down the keys to victory for both, but I think that I'm gonna follow the Boston Ball because I know we'll probably get into that another segment down the way. But who can win and what's the attributes that people got to win?
Get into it in the next segment if you want.
Okay, my brother, I'm with you. I'm just following the Boston Ball, but my reaction was wow.
All right, Conspiracy G.
Before I react to this fight, I got beef with Sky Sports. Yo, who on Sky? Is that Frank Warren? Like,
nah. Frank is with BT.
BT. Who's with Sky?
Eddie was with Sky. I don't know if he's still with Sky though.
Because I don't understand why they didn't show this fight in the United States. If not for Caden to bless me with a link to watch.
Hey!
Oh yeah! G dropped it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Allegedly. My bad.
Nah. Hey, don't be a custer. Don't be a custer, Holmes.
Don't be a custer. My bad. But I'm just saying, if not for that link, I wouldn't have been able to see the fight. So I'm just like, man, y'all gotta do better, man. You're like, there's a lot of boxing fans in the US, so y'all gotta step that up. That's kind of crazy, especially Savannah. Like, if you're trying to really build up this super fight between her and Claressa, you got to show her skill sets to the US. So that's one thing. But I agree. I mean, I disagree 1000% with Ned. Like, he's like, Marshall's not a boxer. She's just like a power hitter. Nah, bro. I'm being honest. When I see her fight, she's like the female version of Tyson Fury. Like,
That's what I see.
she knows how to jab. She knows how to feint. She knows how to move, stick and move. She does all of that. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying Herman is fucking shit. Well, Herman Shields now.
Gee, yo,
Man,
this is loose today.
Loose lips G right now, dog. Loose lips G, yo.
On the podcast, I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna edit that out. You know what I'm saying? But Herman's is not a Claressa Shields. But nonetheless, the fact that Marshall showed that type of power, in the women's division, Claressa has to be thinking, all right, she's a threat for real. So, I'm saying congratulations to Marshall for that performance. That's what you're supposed to do with food. So, and Ned saying like, oh, that her performance is equivalent to Edgar Berlanga. I don't know, man, Ned, what you watching, bro. So I just felt like that was mad disrespectful. But I get it, Ned. You protecting your woman, so I respect it. You know what I'm saying? You protecting your woman who's with another man right now. So.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Yo, you mean keep his wife's name out?
Keep that other man's wife's name.
All right, man. Yo, for starters, I'm gonna salute my man Crip Mac, man. You know what I'm saying? Because them Sky Sports not having a way to show this fight in America was a real Custer stuff. It was a Custer move, homie. But I'm kind of in a state where I'm still processing the fact that my man G just dropped a serious dime on your boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just
That actually happens. You're
not supposed to do. You're not supposed to snitch for free. You gotta get like a soda at least. You gotta get like a soda. You gotta get like McDonald's. You gotta get Red Lobster, depending on what you snitching on. You feel me? You gotta get like. So you gotta get something for it, man. You just drop the dime for nothing.
I pulled the net, man. I pulled the net. Forgive me.
Oh man, jeez, man.
I don't know about
that.
Listen, if you see me off the grid for the next,
y'all hear that? Like, I don't know about that one. I ain't taking the fall for that one.
Yo, they giving out football numbers. I'm switching.
Nah, but all jokes aside, right? This was a statement fight because I think we all know if you have Savannah Marshall beating Claressa Shields, most likely you see it as she's going to knock Shields out, right? So she showed the power was real, and she knocked out a woman who's never been stopped before, and that includes by even Claressa Shields. And she did it in impressive fashion. She caught her with one punch, a left hook, and just laid her out. Now, Hermans didn't see the punch because she was trying to land a punch of her own, and kudos to her. She was trying to fight back. But that's the danger when you're fighting someone who's technically sound. Punch placement, counter punching, timing, those things all matter. And that's what leads to knockouts. See, this is what people don't understand. Like, I'm trying to I'll give a prime example, right? Everyone's bringing up Edgar Berlanga, right? And see, Edgar Berlanga, when he was getting his knockouts, he was relaxed and he was letting it come to him, right? When you go out and you try to make a knockout happen the way T.O. was trying to do it against George Kambosos, you're actually less likely to get it. Because your opponents are aware that you're throwing hard punches. They're tensing up. They're on the defense. They're on the alert that you're trying to land a big punch. When T.O. actually dropped Kambosos, he was just reading and reacting. He just saw the opening and landed. That's when you're more likely to get the knockout because your opponent isn't expecting it. It's about landing the perfect punch, not necessarily landing the hardest punch. Sometimes, like you see Floyd when he knocked out Ricky Hatton was a check hook, right? Because he caught him at the perfect time with the perfect punch. That's when you get the knockout. So just going throwing caution to the wind and being wild isn't going to get you the knockout. And I think that's what Claressa Shields does sometimes when she goes for the knockout, right? But you see, on the other hand, how Savannah Marshall did it. She's calm, she's relaxed, and boom, gone. That's dangerous. Because even in these 2-minute rounds where women come out trying to, Tasmanian devil to try to get the win because they know they only got a limited amount of time to get their punches off, Savannah remains calm and looks for the perfect shot. And when she lands it, she always hurts her opponent. So I'm going to say this, not because I'm tipping my hand to who I think will win that fight, but she's a dangerous fight for anyone because she understands how to box. She understands how to throw punches. She understands how to put leverage on her punches. She understands that it's not about throwing a bunch of hard, wild punches. It's about landing the actual punch at the right time that make my opponent go night, night. Savannah Marshall is very impressive, and salute to her on a phenomenal win.
Please let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. You've seen them.
Get snack chili. Get snack chili.
She left it there.